Global Education Fund works to improve the lives of orphans and vulnerable children around the world through education. After working in more than 20 countries, Global Education Fund is shifting its focus to sub-Saharan Africa, where the growing number of orphans has created a crisis of unparalleled proportions. We will begin our efforts in Kenya, where there are 2.5 million orphans. In Kenya, children are desperate for an education, but often cannot attend school because of financial obstacles, which can be as simple as the cost of a school uniform. Global Education Fund will open the school doors for orphan children through scholarships, ranging from the fees for elementary school and a hot meal to 4 years of high school for deserving young women. Global Education Fund's work in Kenya will be managed by Fred Afwe, a grassroots community leader and orphan himself.
Most of these children are destitute, and also we have those who are orphaned. These who are orphaned are either being catered for by their relatives or their distant relatives. But you get less than a quarter of the students can manage to pay the money that we require. And if we send them back home, they are not going to go to any school. Instead, they turn into becoming street boys and street guys. We just let them come and stay in the school.
The slum schools where GEF will work offer not only an education but also a refuge from the streets, and often the only meal a child can count on eating each day.
It's 680 kids from this kitchen every day, yes. The hot meal is important because in most cases, in some cases, it is the only meal the kids are sure of. Yes, when they eat in school, probably the next meal they will eat again will be tomorrow when they come back to school. Good morning. Sit down.
By partnering with Kenyan publishers, Global Education Fund will improve the infrastructure of schools in the slums. Textbooks will be provided for classrooms that currently have none, and teacher training will be implemented to improve the quality of instruction. Global Education Fund will also create literacy centers, primarily in rural orphanage homes such as Shangilia, and get reading material into the hands of orphans who have never had a book of their own.
The books are very important because now in Kenya, a child has to speak 3 languages. The native language, Swahili language on the streets, and then English as a communication language. And to have a proper background of a child in English, you have to have books to read.
A generation of vulnerable children in Kenya dream of a brighter future. They have the motivation, commitment, and desire to give back to their country. Please join Global Education Fund in our efforts to meet their educational needs.
I pray God so that I may learn up to university, so that even I may help those other children who are on the streets, and even those widows who are suffering.